Now, yesterday we were doing some questions where we were adding and subtracting fractions. And they were just regular fractions. They had no letters. They weren't algebraic fractions. But today we are going to be doing adding and subtracting algebraic fractions, which look like this. Okay. Now I'm going to do this one on the left-hand side, and then we'll pause it and we'll have a go at the one on the right. So first things first. We find the lowest common multiplier, okay? So the lowest common multiplier of 4 and 3, an easy way to do this is just multiply the two numbers together. So when you multiply the two numbers together, you get 12, all right? So the next line here, what we're going to do is we're going to draw a big long line, and 12 is going to be underneath, okay? Then this 4x minus 3. Because this 4 had to be multiplied by a 3 to become a 12, this 4x minus 3 is going to be multiplied by 3. Do you remember yesterday we were talking about the crisscross method? Here we can actually use the crisscross method. So this 3 is going to be multiplied by this 4x minus 3. That's one way of thinking of it. But another way is this 4 was multiplied by 3 to become 12, the 12 that you see below, okay? So if we multiply the bottom, we have to multiply the top. And that's what we're doing, 3 multiplied by 4x minus 3. Now this minus number stays here, and now this x, okay, this x is above 3. In order for this 3 to become a 12, we need to multiply it by 4, okay? So the x above will have to be multiplied by 4. So again, just like before, you can look at it as though this 4 is being multiplied by this x, the crisscross method, okay? But you also need to realize that this 3 was multiplied by a 4 to become a 12. And that's why we're multiplying the top by 4 as well, because we multiply the top and the bottom. Now the minus here I got from here, okay, because the top, this 4x minus 3 is being minused from this x, okay. But now that we found the lowest common multiplier, we have 12 at the bottom, and we have to multiply these out first, okay. So 3, and then we multiply 3 by this, and we multiply minus 4 by this. So let's do that down here. 3 by 4x is 12x, and then 3 multiplied by minus 3 is minus 9, and minus 4 multiplied by x is minus 4x, and that is over 12. Now, can we tidy that up? We've got most of the marks now, but we haven't got them all. In order to get all the marks, we need to tidy this up, okay? Simplify it. 12x minus 4x is 8x. But there's no constant up here. There's no other numbers up here without letters, so the minus 9 just stays the same. And that's over 12. And that is our answer. Now, pause it now and have a go at this very similar question, but just beware of this plus. So pause it now and have a go. Okay, hopefully you've had a go. If you want, you can skip ahead a little bit and then you can see what the answer is, but follow along with me if you want to. So just like before, we're going to draw a big long line, and our lowest common multiplier is 12, so the bottom number is now a 12. But that means that this here is going to be have to multiply by 3, and this here, this x, is going to be have to multiply by 4, okay? If you're thinking of the crisscross method, 3 multiplied by 2x plus 3, and then over here, remember the plus, and 4 multiplied by x. Now, let's multiply this out. 3 multiplied by 2x is 6x, because 2 3s are 6, and the x just stays the same, and 3 by 3 is 9. And then plus 4 multiplied by x is plus 4x, and that's over 12. Can this be tidied up? Yes, it can. 6x plus 4x is 10x, and it's plus 9, and that is over 12. And I'll just use a different color here just to highlight the answer. There's the answer, and there's the answer. Okay, what we're going to do now is you're going to do some questions by yourself. So I want you to do these 4 questions. I'm not going to give you the answers now. I want you to try and do these yourselves. Okay, they are almost the exact same, bar the numbers are different, to the previous questions we just did. So have a go at these 4 questions, and then we have a bank holiday weekend this weekend. So when we come back on Tuesday, I'll have the answers and the solutions to these 4 questions on Tuesday morning, and we can go through that. And then Tuesday morning we're going to do a little bit more, but different types of questions. Enjoy your weekend, your long weekend, as best you can. Stay safe.